The advent of regular work from home is a legacy of COVID-19. Bosses learned to trust workers to operate from home, and workers discovered they could improve their work-life balance. So what of the future? Well, one company with a serious vested interest in the work from home space is clearly Officeworks. Sarah Hunter is its managing director and joined me a short time ago.
Look, I am in Queensland at the moment demonstrating flexible working, the opportunity to be out in stores and with my team, even though I'm based in Melbourne and that's where home is for me. And what does that mean in terms of how our customers are buying from Officeworks and what are they needing to set up this new way of working? As you said, it's here to stay. And I'll use myself as an example and what we're seeing in our business. I was travelling recently and I'm travelling at the moment. What do I travel with today that I never travelled with before? I travel with so many more sets of headphones. I have in-ear headphones, I have overhead headphones with a speaker, and I travel with a portable mic as well. Audio, we learnt through COVID, is so important to the engagement and connection of people. And so, you know, we were all there during COVID. The classic line, what was it? You're on mute. You're on mute. If you can't hear your employees or you can't connect with them through audio, not just through visual, it really changes the experience and it becomes really unsatisfying. So we've seen huge growth in what we call our mobile categories: audio, visual, anything that enables flexible working.
Just go back a little bit, because when COVID hit and then suddenly people were working from home, and clearly one of the big issues there was high-speed broadband. People could work from home, they could do Zoom chats or whatever it was because they had that high-speed internet connection. Did that change what you stocked in store or indeed what you were selling online? And did it really mean that you had to change rapidly to adapt to this new environment?
Definitely. I think there are two things that contributed. First is the need for a plan and a connected device. So you don't just sell a laptop or a phone these days, you sell it with that high-speed plan so that actually it's far more usable, and it's usable anywhere, not just where you've got your Wi-Fi at home. The other thing that's really changed is the demand for cyber services, because people are concerned about security. They don't just want to log on to any Wi-Fi, particularly not when it's confidential business information. And so we've seen through our Geeks to You business real growth in demand for people being able to come to your home, set you up so that you know that your environment is secure as well.
So then there was another aspect of this, and that was the decentralisation of Australians during COVID. Some were fearful and so left our major capital cities. Others went from smaller residences to much larger residences to cope with the working from home, the flexible environment, if you like. So did that again change what they were buying from a company like Officeworks and change the way in which you had to buy in turn?
It really did, Ross, and what we saw is the role of the store and convenience became really important. As you said, some people moved houses, some people moved locations, they reconnected with family, or they needed space, so they moved, they made lifestyle choices. So the convenience of our offer, whether it be our 165 stores or our 2-hour delivery offer or our next day delivery offer, really played a role in immediacy. So it wasn't just the ability to shop when you wanted to shop, whether that be online or in store, but actually to have the goods delivered to you in a convenient, immediate way. Because no longer were you going to the office stationery cupboard to pick something up, you needed to pick it up on your way home or to and from dropping your kids at school.
And so did that change the way in which you either thought about your online offering, especially to regional Australians, or indeed where you actually were going to place new stores into the future? Because quite clearly, if there was demand in different regional areas that was growing, that was an obvious place for you to go and expand to.
You've hit the nail on the head, Ross. We have done a number of things as a result of COVID. We are continuing to invest in our regional store strategy. We have a number coming up, both around the country, and they are a larger footprint because we know we're a destination retail and that demand is there from our regional customers. So definitely investing in our store fleet. We also, through COVID, spent over $20 million reflowing our stores to get those right ranges into store so that when all of our stores were back open, we had that right range that suited that hybrid working environment. We've also invested in online and in delivery because we know that immediacy, if you run out of ink and toner and you're at home and you're on calls all day, you actually need it delivered. So being able to have a 2-hour delivery window where you can get what you need delivered to your home so you don't have to leave there creates that convenience. So we're definitely investing, along with building a platform called Flexiworks, in making hybrid working work for Australia.
Sarah Hunter, Managing Director at Officeworks. Many thanks for your time today.
Thank you so much, Ross.